you guys get this, then obviously you guys know that something happened. Just want to say, I loved you guys ever since the first days, I love your mom and dad through my whole life, always have, always will. Same with you, Steph, Jen, Jared, Mike, all of you guys. As a family.
To witness the end of the world.
Let's go, Fred!
My name is Joey Ramirez, born and raised in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Joined the Marines kind of because of what happened with 9/11. Fighting for the country. My MOS was a 0621 field radio operator.
They're digging around in the same area.
We deployed to Kajaki, Afghanistan, which is in the most northern tip of Helmand province, I believe. And our job there was to protect the Kajaki Dam that goes to the Helmand River. And I remember finding my first IED in compound 6, I believe. I can't believe I remember that. So we backed out the same way. My heart was pounding. I don't know about yours. And I told Sergeant Ostrander, which was our squad leader, and he called EOD for Sergeant Smith. He found an IED. Brandon Simmons is right behind me, actually. Sergeant Smith, he said about 5 minutes or 5 mics until the IED goes off. Next thing we know, there's dust flying all around, huge explosion, rocks flying down, and Sergeant Smith was hit. We ended up losing him, and we got there, I think, 4 or 5 days before that. That was a real eye-opener for a lot of people. We walked out the ECP-1, I believe it was. And we finally got down into the green zone. Remember, we sent the dog through to check to make sure that there were no IDs, and the dog handler came back and told me that it was good to go. So I stepped off, and my metal detector ended up finding a nice reading. I told my squad leader, turned around and told my squad leader I was going to go off to the right and not make sure nobody steps over there. So I think there could be an ID, and he said, all right, go ahead. So as soon as I got done talking to him, I turned around, took 1 step, and the next thing I know, my ears were ringing, my eyes were closed. I couldn't open them. It felt like I had like splinters or something in my eyes. It hurt, or my right leg hurt up to my knee. So I felt like I thought my leg was numb. I knew I stepped in IED at first. I was freaking out. I was yelling for everybody. Lance Corporal Custis, he ran in, grabbed the back of my flak and drove me out of there. And then Sergeant Ostrander, our squad leader, he immediately dropped down to a knee and started calling in the 9 line, Kazibek 9 line, to get me out of there. Right before Sergeant Ostrander, he let go of my hand to put me on the bird. He said, "We'll miss you." Like, all right, hold on. I literally hadn't thought of that once. that's about the last thing I remember before taking off on the bird. So I felt pretty depressed when I got back, and I was by myself and back with everybody that didn't want to go or got in trouble and weren't able to go, and I'm back there with these guys while everybody else that I was just fighting with, they're still over there. And but I guess I don't know why I'm happy it was me and nobody else.